What is up, my reefing peeps? It is Saltwater again, and today I got something pretty special for you. I'm gonna give you a glimpse into my personal life. This is my 29-gallon BioCube. I upgraded from this to my 55-gallon reef tank. I had had this tank for about 2 years, and when I upgraded to my 55, I had this 29 that was just sitting here sort of fallow for a few months while I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with it. One weekend, I was out doing what I love to do, and I had an idea. I decided I was gonna turn my 29-gallon BioCube into a local tank. So I would go out, I'd catch all the fish, I'd catch all the cleanup crew, all on my own, out in the bay, in the flats, where I love to spend a lot of my time. So this is basically my day out on the water, getting the livestock for this tank. You might be wondering what 6 o'clock in the morning has to do with reefing. Well, you got to get up early if you're going to get the fish. I think I might have actually been born with a fishing pole in my hand. From the time that I was a little kid to now, all I've ever done is fish and be out on the water, and whether it's freshwater or saltwater. My dad got me started. Me, my brother, and my dad all fish. I'm lucky enough to own my own boat, and I'm even more lucky to live in one of Florida's, if not the entire country's, best inshore flats fishing. Here in Tampa, you can get redfish, snook, sea trout, flounder, tarpon, you name it, you can catch it inshore here. It was absolutely incredible out the morning I decided to do this. The water was perfectly smooth, there was only a couple clouds in the sky, the tide was moving, which was perfect. It was just awesome. You cannot beat the feeling of being out in the bay on a gorgeous day like this. I'm gonna bring you along for a day out on the water while I stock my tank.
Are you ready?
So here I am pulling up on the flats that I normally fish on. We're in probably about 2 feet of water. I gotta get the cast net out, drop the trolling motor, cruise around and see if I can find some schools of bait fish. Here in this underwater shot, you can actually see the school of bait fish. Right now I'm loading the cast net, getting it ready to throw. So everybody uses their own technique. This is just a technique that I found on YouTube and it seemed to work for me. The cast net that I have is probably about 20 feet across, I guess. You can see here off in front of me the school of bait fish actually popping on the surface of the water. So I'm just waiting for them to get in a little bit closer. The cool thing is, when I throw on these schools of bait, it's not just bait fish that's in those schools. There's all types of other little fish in there as well. So, let's see what we got. That's not too bad of a haul. So I'll bring it back to the live well, dump them in the live well, and do it all over again. Now at this point, unfortunately, my GoPro decided to lock up on me, and what you missed was me collecting all the grass, the oyster shells, and all the cleanup crew inverts for my tank. So here it is. This is my haul. This is a silver majora. It's another bait fish that we catch here a lot. They're not very hardy. These are scale sardines. This is pretty much our primary bait here in the flats. They get pretty darn big. You can catch these 6 inches. This was a pretty cool catch. I've caught these before in the net, and I was really lucky to get one today. It's a juvenile spade fish. You can see in the inset image, those are the adults. They get to be about 2.5 feet across. I also got a couple of conchs. I'm not sure if they're the tiger conchs or the fighting conchs or what kind they are, but I know they're not queen conchs because those are only way down south. I also got a bunch of hermit crabs. These guys are pretty cool. They absolutely love the hair algae. I wish I could stick it in my 55. I also got what I think are some of those Nasaurus snails. And these little guys were all over the oyster shells. I don't know if these are those gorilla crabs or what they are, but they are definitely not emerald crabs. So that was it for my 29 BioCube and my day out on the water. I'm going to go out again, and hopefully my GoPro won't lock up this time. I'll give you guys an update on this one also, but I'm pretty excited about this tank. It's something I enjoy, and being able to bring a little bit of Tampa Bay into my house is really cool. For those of you who want to whine and cry about regulations and that I'm doing something wrong, at the end of the video I'll show you the rules and regulations that FWC lays out, and just to prove to you that I followed every single law. I want to thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Also, if you want to see more, click on subscribe. If you have any comments at all, leave them down below. I will definitely get back to you. Don't forget, I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm really enjoying doing this with you guys. That's it for me. See you guys.